and welcome. This is episode 16 of Hogwarts Legacy. We did a lot of exploring in the last episode, and we acquired a few plants and things that we are now growing in the Room of Requirement. So we should hopefully be able to do Professor Garlick's assignment in this episode. So we need to acquire and use a venomous tentacula, and acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. So we're going to need to find some enemies, which shouldn't be a problem. But we need to get the venomous tentacula and the mandrakes. I think I'm growing both. So let's set that as our quest. And hopefully today we will get that done, and I think I'm going to try and do the map chamber quest as well. So we'll start with Professor Garlick's assignment and see how we get on. So I think I'm currently in Upper Hogsfield. Yes. Now there's a few quests here. I wonder if I should initiate those now. Yeah, since we're here, let's talk to these...
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Okay, yeah, let's talk to these quest givers, and then we'll go back and do the Professor Garlick's assignment.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practising dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Oh dear. Why would Bardolph get involved with Rookwood?
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
What if Bardolph doesn't want to be found?
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Well, perhaps I can keep an eye out.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Okay. I don't want to just right now, but I will later on.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
Oh, the other quest was is her. Okay, so it's... Why's that music got so loud? Okay. Oh, well, let's talk to her now then, anyway.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes? What about?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Do you think he might have run off?
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
Did Bardolph pack any belongings?
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Okay.
Where are you? I'll not give up.
Right, now let's go back to our quests. Yeah, okay, so we'll come back to that later. Let's get on with Professor Garlick's thing. Now, I go map. Oh, why is that? Hang on. It seems like she gives another quest as well. Let's just talk to her again.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
Hang on, that seems to contradict what she said before.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
Oh, okay.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious.
Okay.
We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Okay, so that will give us some enemies to fight later when we need to use the mandrakes, so that's good. Okay, so let's go to the Room of Requirement. Okay, so we've got Mallow Sweet, Knotgrass, Shrivel Fig, Chinese Chomping Cabbage, Luxweed and Venomous Tentacular. Ah, I don't have mandrakes. Damn, I thought I planted some of those. What have I got over here? Oops. Okay, let's make another pot over here. Can't even remember how to do that now.
Lumos! Reparo!
Oh. Hang on, that's not the right spells. There we go. Herbology. Rotting tables. Oh yeah, small, medium, large. Okay. So... Oh, it won't let me make that. Oh, I can only have 7. Ah. Okay. In that case... I suppose it makes sense that there's a limit, otherwise you could just be growing everything all the time. I don't know what fluxweed is for, so let's get rid of that. For now. Oh, okay, and I can still plant it again if I need to. Okay, good. Mandrake. Oh, hang on. Let's put the fluxweed back, because that's one of the only 2 large plants that I have. And since Mandrake is a small, we can do it on one of these. Mandrake. There we go. Oh, hell. Wrong button. Okay, so that's going to take 10 minutes. And we'll have another venomous tentacular by then as well. Okay, good. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go back into our journal. Professor Garlick's assignment. Acquire and use a venomous tentacular. Excuse me. Acquire and use Mandrake on multiple enemies. So, we don't... The venomous tentacular, we only have to use it. We don't have to use it on enemies, from the sounds of it. So I can probably just do that now. I can just chuck one down here. Did that work? Yes. Okay. Okay, so let's do our main quest, the map chamber. Hopefully this will be a... I don't know if this is going to be a fairly short quest or a really long one, but in any case, it'll give us the 10 minutes we need before this is done. Or should I do the Summoner's Court or something? No, let's do the map chamber. Okay.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, It's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Okay. I guess
The
we
room
go.
is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Yes.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him.
Oh.
How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Okay, so we just need to go talk to that big portrait, basically.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Yeah, this is cool.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
No then. What happened in that? Yeah, I think I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
There.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Right. Okay. What's this?
Lumos.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Oh, okay. Oh, that looks like it's going to be quite fun to do. Okay, let's carry on with this though for now. Hopefully the mandrake is ready now. So, can I just go straight there from here? Yes, I can. Good. Okay. That took about 11 minutes, so we should have grown our mandrake. Yes. Perfect. We can collect a few of these as well. Oops. Okay, so now we need to find some enemies to use a mandrake on. Now there might be enemies in the tower, but I think we know that there's definitely going to be enemies when we do this. So let's do this first. Oh, that's the tower up there. Oh, I don't think we haven't actually been that far, have we? Oops. Okay. I was telling Professor Pig, telling Porky Pies to Professor Fig. Okay, so I need to be there. Where's the nearest? Let's go to Hogsmeade. That's probably the closest. Oh, I need to make sure I've got the mandrake equipped. Oh, I've only got one. Oh, damn, hang on. Did the journal say to use 2? Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies. Oh, right, okay, that's fine.
Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car. Wizards are running scared. Afraid to fight?
No.
Simon's all finished.
Oops.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Protego!
Lucky, that's all.
Levioso!
I'll get you. No! How nice of you to stop by. Coming. Shall we not over here? Such Levioso! Less than possible. I'm not really worried about you. Of an hour. Why can't I hit you? I won't rest. I'm dead.
You only have Ranrock to blame. One camp down, one more to go.
Well, that went well. I couldn't remember how to heal, so it's a bit touch and go for a second there. What's this? Wow. Ooh. Okay.
Revelio.
Have a quick look around, see if there's any treasure or anything. Oh. What was that?
Who lived here, I wonder?
Okay. Oh, there's something in there. Okay. Maybe I can just fly up. Oh, okay. How do I get off the broom? There we are. Oh, hang on, can I...
Incendio.
Still can't walk through there for some reason. There we go. Okay, so I could have just opened it that way. Right. I guess I'll have a little look down here then.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Discover more ancient... Damn. Okay. Ambitious cloak. Anything else down here? Gardener's robe. Okay. Use this over here. Leopold Babcock.
See if there's something you need.
Have I met him before? Sky Scythe Broom, an agile broom for the flyer who wants to look impressive when demonstrating their myriad skills. Ingredients. And... okay. Have we got anything we can sell?
I shall hope to do business with you again.
Okay. That's greyed out. Is that because I'm not a high enough level? But it's worse than what I've got anyway. Let's just sell that. Okay.
That's been a pleasure.
Okay, let's just quickly have a little look at the things I found. So that's the ambitious cloak. Okay. What else was there? Gardener's robe, that was the other one. Cool. Let's go back to that. They're obviously doing some sort of digging because they've got these big machines. Wonder what they're looking for.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Do they?
One less human to worry about. Levioso. Someone's here. How nice of you to stop by. You'd be better suited for gardening than for battle. No! Levioso. I will. No! Levioso. I will make you die.
Okay, I think that's all of them.
Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
No sign of her brother, though. Although I suppose that's a separate quest, so...
Revelio.
What's this? Is this just a signpost? This looks like a Merlin trial.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Okay, I'm not going to do that just yet, because these episodes keep ending up a bit too long. I might just do some of the Merlin trials off camera at some point. Here we are.
Tips in the hat, if you please.
Oh, that doesn't do anything. Never mind.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
Just went there and killed everyone.
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
Oh, we may as well look at what she's
What do you have for sale?
got for sale.
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely.
I wish it told you how many you currently have. Now then. Stench of the Dead. I don't... I'm sure we needed that for something. Let's buy some.
Oh, you like that? A fine choice.
I'm pretty sure we've got loads of spider fangs and mongrel fur.
Thank you for passing through.
Okay. Right, let's just check my inventory. Is it inventory that I want? Ah, yes, so we've got 19 spider fangs. 4 of those. Where was the mongrel fur? 11. Yeah, we got plenty of that. Oh, quite a bit. Right. Now then, let's go back to quests. Attend herbology class during the day. Yeah, let's go do that. And then that's that ticked off. How are we doing for time? We could maybe have a quick go at Madame Kogawa's assignment as well. Oh, maybe I'll try and keep this short and we'll do that in the next one. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Okay, right. Seems very quiet here.
Revelio.
Wooden cat. This wooden statue bears the likeness of a Pangur Don, fearless feline mouse hunter and devoted study companion.
Professor, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle,
you may recall? The marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
That's almost comical.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad things worked out as they did.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
Right. So it says you can advance time by accessing the map. Okay. There we go.
How wonderful to see you again.
There we go. Return to Professor Garlick. Okay.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
So, if this is the more advanced version, how come in the Harry Potter films they learn this in their first year? And I don't think we ever see them learn the other one. I can't remember if they do in the books or not. I don't think so. Okay, so if I go to... the levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa can levitate and move objects. Control its position with your movement and use FVQE to fine-tune its distance and rotation. Oh, okay, so is this going to be more useful outside of battle?
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Okay. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, so that's blue instead of yellow. That's interesting. Right, okay, yeah, so I assume that's more of an outside of battle type one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Aha. Okay, let's just go back into there. V. Q. Oh, right, F and V. Okay. Did she mean this room?
Wingardium Leviosa.
So F moves it further away, V brings it closer, and Q and E make it spin. Well, Q doesn't seem to do anything. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Well, that's that sorted then. Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to keep these a little bit shorter at the moment because I haven't had much time for editing. So I think we'll end this one here. And then in the next episode, depending on how long these take, it would be nice to do some of these. We'll do Madame Kogawa's assignment, and then it looks like that isn't going to take too long. So then maybe we'll do the Summoner's Court or something, and then we'll try and get the main quest in as well. Yeah, so we'll do that in the next episode. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.